Listen up. And listen good. I've got something to say, and I'm only gonna say it once. Life, let me tell you, is like a fine whiskey. Now, don't roll your eyes at me. This ain't some feel-good nonsense. This is the hard truth, distilled over 80 years of living. When you're young, life burns. Harsh, it's raw, it knocks the wind right out of you. Just like that first sip of whiskey that makes you gasp and wonder why the hell anyone drinks this stuff. But if you've got the guts to keep going, to push through that initial burn, well, that's when things get interesting. Life, like whiskey, needs time. Time to mellow, time to develop character. It needs to sit in the oak barrel of experience, soaking up flavor from every triumph and every failure. I've had my share of both, let me tell you. Fought in wars, built a business from the ground up, watched it crumble, then built it again. Loved deeply, lost even deeper. Each moment, each year, adding another layer of complexity to the blend. Now, some folks, they try to rush it. They want the smooth taste without putting in the time. But there ain't no shortcuts in life or in good whiskey. You gotta be patient, gotta be willing to wait. And here's the kicker. You gotta be okay with the bitter along with the sweet, because that's what gives it character. That's what makes it worth sipping slowly, savoring every goddamn drop. You young bucks, always in a hurry, always looking for the next big thing. Slow down, take a breath. Life ain't a shot to be downed in one gulp. It's meant to be nursed, contemplated. I've seen empires rise and fall, watched technology transform the world. Hell, I remember when a phone was something you kept in your house, not your pocket. But you know what hasn't changed? People. We're still the same complex, beautiful mess we've always been. So here's my advice, for what it's worth. Embrace the burn of life. Let it mellow you. Don't let it make you soft. Age like a fine whiskey. Get smoother, but keep that bite. That's what makes you memorable. Don't be afraid of the oak barrel moments. The dark times when you feel trapped, when you can't see a way out. Those are the times that'll shape you, give you depth. And for God's sake, don't water yourself down to please others. The right people, they'll appreciate you straight up, no chaser. Remember, in whiskey and in life, the imperfections that make it perfect. The knots in the wood, the fluctuations in temperature, that's what gives it character. Same goes for the scars and the wrinkles we all collect along the way. So here's to life, in all its burning, smooth, complex glory. May you have the courage to drink it all in, good and the bad. And if you remember nothing else from this old man's ramblings, remember this. Life, like the finest whiskey, is best enjoyed responsibly. Excuse me, never. I've got a glass that needs refilling and a sunset that needs watching. Here's to you, kid. Make it a double.